All right, USC's getting me excited. It has been a long time since the USC Trojans have been at the top of the college football recruiting world, and they currently are hosting the #1 recruiting class so far in the class of 2026. And they're doing it by a large margin. They currently have 27 players who are hard commits to USC, 11 of those being in the top 150 of the players available in the class of 2026. On top of that, USC has already landed 2 5-star recruits, the first being 5-star offensive tackle coming out of IMG Academy, Kenny Pepe. He is 6'7", 320 pounds, and is the #1 player in the state of Florida, the 3rd best offensive tackle in the country, and the 9th best available recruit in the class of 2026. And then to pair up with them, you have the #1 athlete in the country, the #1 player in the state of Georgia, and the 8th best player nationally, Xavier Griffin, coming out of Gainesville High School in Gainesville, Georgia, who is standing at 6'3", 200 pounds. And USC is dominating in-state too, landing 6 of the top 20 players in the state of California. And now all this is great and all, but USC's got to get back to its roots. Before the days of Ohio State, LSU, and Alabama trying to crown themselves as wide receiver U, USC was by far and away the best school to go to if you were a wide receiver. And USC just landed 2 wide receivers that are looking to make a name for themselves. First, they landed 3-star wide receiver coming out of Louisiana, Roderick Tezeno. He's standing at 6'2.5" and 175 pounds, and is currently ranked as the 78th best receiver in the class of 2026. And then they also went ahead and landed 3.5-star wide receiver Luc Weaver coming out of Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California, who's standing at 6'3" and 194 pounds, and is currently ranked as the 53rd best wide receiver in the class of 2026. Now these 2 guys are going to go out there and try and make themselves wide receiver ones for USC, but there's only one way to find that out, and it's by actually looking at what they can do on the field. So let's jump into the highlight tape. 3, 2, 1. All right, first up, we're going to take a look at Roderick. So let's see what this kid's looking like. So he's 6'2.5", 175 pounds. So he's a little bit on the thinner side, but hey, 6'2.5", he's plenty tall. Also, he had 1,000 yards off of only 46 catches. This dude's going for like 20 yards per catch. Got him in the slot. All right, let's see what he's looking like. Oh, never mind. He was outside. Pfft, too easy. Way to just absolutely torched him. Hey, making plays like that, that's gonna get your yards per catch average up. All right, got him on an island. Let's see your release game. Oh my gosh, he still beat him to the. I really thought that, I was like, wow, this is the easiest fade ball ever. Like, he was absolutely just giving everything to this fade. Still, patience. This is a great demonstration of, hey, this is how you beat somebody to the inside. Like that, there's no way that corner should have been beaten on the inside, and a great release will allow you to do that. I like how he tempos his routes. He's not just out there just like flying around at full speed. He likes to play like that tempo game where he's like starting off slow, kind of finding the opening, and then he explodes, and he finds like, okay, bet, now I can actually go make something happen. Gone, bye-bye, thank you, to the crib. Yeah, a guy like this, he's gonna fit very well in USC's offense because he's so dynamic. You can kind of layer. Ooh, that's a great way to break that route off, and then great body control to catch that. That looked like an easy catch, but all my wide receivers know that was not an easy catch. Yo, my guy's coming down with these tough contested catches like it's nothing. Oh, too easy, too easy. Absolutely cooked. Hey, you already knew this. Sorry, I'm sorry. You already knew this is gonna be cooked from the jump. Nope. Yeah, that was a little bit too easy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good play. I'm not gonna give you too much credit on that one. That was a little too easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever team this is, you probably went for 400 yards on that team. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Way to break down and find the soft spot. That's a phenomenal way to break down. All right, so Roderick's looking like a dog. All right, so I was really impressed with Roderick Tezeno's game. Now let's see what Luc Weaver's looking like on the field. So he's 6'3", 193 pounds, a little bit bigger body wide receiver. Too easy, just absolutely took the top off. Let's go. Yo, he's got some wheels. He's got some wheels out here. Okay, wait, if he's this big running that hard, then USC's got them one. Oh, that was just nasty. I don't even know what to say. That was just disgusting. Wait, what the heck? This was honestly, this corner clapped him up. Like, this was absolutely just, that was great coverage. And he still comes down with the one-hander with the safety screaming over top. Like, what? Hey, I like this kid's game a lot. Wait, it's outrun. Like, yo, he has got some wheels. I'm like genuinely surprised at how fast that this kid is. Usually you expect like the 6 foot, 180 pound wide receivers to be like the speed demons, not the 6'3", 193 pound wide receivers. And yo, he's so smooth with it too. Yo, I'm excited. Like, yo, these two guys paired up together are going to be an absolute problem. Yeah, USC found them some studs. I know that right now they're not ranked like super high. I think that Roderick, the reason why he was ranked a little bit lower is just because it didn't look like he was playing up against like really strong competition. I mean, Luc Weaver plays for Sherman Oaks, which is like a really strong team. Or no, he plays for Notre Dame in Sherman Oaks, which is a really good team in California. So I'm surprised that he's actually ranked as low as he is, because this is a 4-star wide receiver all day. Way to snap that off. Too easy. Yep, like he is out here just outrunning people. Like no, like I'm just faster than you. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Great ball tracking too. Gone. That's an easy touchdown. Thank you. Yeah, USC is gonna be just fine with these two. Honestly, when I saw that we landed these two wide receivers, I was kind of like, okay, we got some solid backup wide receivers, maybe, you know, something to kind of fill up our wide receiver room. Maybe they get some playing time in their junior or senior year. These are some guys that I think you can honestly plug in as true freshmen and get them some plays here and there. And then once they're true sophomores, they could be the wide receiver ones for USC. Roderick Tezeno, he had a very smooth game to him. Like, I like the fact of how crafty that he is. I mean, coming from Louisiana, that's kind of like that style of Louisiana wide receivers where it's like there's a lot of smoothness to their game. They're able to speed up, slow down, speed back up, be able to snap routes off. Like, just everything that I saw from his game was just absolutely flawless. And then Luc Weaver did all of that, but just in a bigger frame. Like, like his speed is unreal. Like, being able to pull away from guys like that is insane. Like, he just clicks into gear and he's gone. And then on top of that, great body control, being able to pluck the ball out of the air. That's one thing I didn't see from either of them, is really like that hands catch, being able to catch the ball away from their body. That's something that you're gonna want to see, especially those over the middle slants, like those like 5-yard slants where you're a little bit deeper, where you might be getting hit by the safety or you might be getting hit by a drop linebacker. You want to be able to really pluck the ball out of the air rather than like letting it constantly always come and have to hit you in the chest. But that's something that they could teach them at USC. I mean, USC is still one of the wide receiver U's in college football. If you ask me, we've been developing top tier wide receivers year in and year out. But obviously, we've kind of taken a step back to Ohio State, Alabama, and LSU. But I want to hear from y'all. Comment your thoughts down below on these two, because I think that USC might have just landed two of the biggest steals in the 2026 recruiting class, landing these two wide receivers. But comment your thoughts down below. Leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the fire videos that we drop on the channel. I love and appreciate all y'all. And if nobody's told you today, I absolutely love you. And I think, you know what? I think you got a really bright future ahead. No matter what's going on in your world right now, I think that you have a very bright future. And the reason why I say that is because, I believe it's in Jeremiah 29:11, it says, For I know the thoughts and plans that I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a good future. So, I'm kind of backing that up with the Bible. So, hey, know that whatever you're going through, whether you're already living life and life is going good, know that life's going to continue to get good. And even if, kind of you're at the lowest point or you're somewhere in between those two and it's just like, man, I really wish I was in a better situation, know that God has a good plan for you. Plans to give you hope and a future. I would appreciate all y'all. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.